In today's episode, I'm going to do F-all whilst we watch Dan put these lovely new sills on my van. If you've watched my channel from the start, or you own a vehicle as old as this one, about 15 years, then you'll know that they rust and there's nothing you can do about it. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are a number of things you can do to be as prepared as possible. Next time you have an MOT, ask the mechanic to run you through the advisories. Get their opinion on the state of the sills. Maybe ask them to subscribe to the Atypical Workshop and like the video and click the bell. You know, all those kind of things arm you with knowledge, because the mechanic might think that they're damaged, but they can only tap them with this tiny little hammer. If they think the sill's going to break, they can't break it to prove that the sill is damaged. Quite often they'll go, well, yeah, I know that that's gonna go, so next year it won't pass, there will be holes in it by then. And that gives you an entire year to decide both when you're going to get your sills fixed and whether you're going to rip off the entire sill like I'm about to do, or you're just going to get them patched. Ah, like new.
I fixed it.
I can't believe you just put a hole in my brand new sill. What have you got on that cloth? Like some kind of acid. It's a nice carpet, isn't it?
It was. It was lovely. Right. So we need a sill. Right, where are we putting this?
On the vehicle somewhere.
Well, we're going to have to cut it down, aren't we?
Oh, I see, right. Well, do you want me to hold it? So
Well, it depends where we put it.
Well, if we line it up,
Let me have a look.
right?
Are we going to have to drop off the wheel arches, aren't we? Well, that one's easy enough. We've got the blister coming there. So I presume we'll weld it to here.
Or we want to cut just to the right, left,
Just to the left of it, I think, yeah.
to give us as much, because we don't want to find that there's not enough to.
Just cut it there,
Yeah.
weld it down there.
Just got to make sure we sprinkle a bit of good luck onto the vehicle.
So you can see the spot weld.
Huh?
So you can see the spot weld.
Ah. So here, etc.
You can drill them out.
And then it should drop off.
Well, the bottom should release.
Yeah.
And you cut along here and the whole thing will come off.
Yeah.
You can see that little line there, that little half moon that you can see. Yeah, that's the bit underneath it. So once you're through that,
Okay.
that's your weld drilled out.
And I guess also it's.
And there will be bits caught because none of them will be dead central. So
Yeah, but there's also an element of. A lot of it could be drilled through almost enough.
Yeah.
Because. And if enough of it comes off, it will just pull off.
Yeah. Right, hold that up to where it wants to be.
Yeah.
Where are we going to cut this? In fact, it can be anywhere underneath that ridge, can't it?
Yeah.
Is it in the right place that you're in?
Yeah, because we wanted about 5 mil, 10 mil, wasn't it? Do you reckon? Do you want to have a look?
We don't need it. Just drop it off. We know where it is. Drop it off. Let's cut a big hole in it.
Is this in case you don't put them on very well?
No, it's for the carpet.
Oh. Yeah, I might have to return it after.
Yeah.
It's got piles all over it. Right.
So, now the ends are going to be different, I think. Coming over the top. Yeah, let's cut.
Look, sir. Hello.
That's had some action, hasn't it? Rotten. Might have to put a little piece in there.
Do you mind talking about my sills like that? I take good care of my sills. You broke it.
There's a knackered sill. What?
I tell you what, that's a happy sight.
Why?
Peering through and seeing the inner sill. Seems good, from what I can tell.
Well, we'll find out. Reinforced bit here.
There's a bit you haven't quite gone through there with the
it's,
overgrown there.
There's actually a reinforcing, a strengthening piece there to hold it in the middle.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to have to chop it off and remake it. It's not part of the sill. It'll be welded on here.
It's not part of the sill, but it's part of the original.
Yeah. Look. Oh, it's just glued on. That.
Is that what was confusing you when you thought?
Well, it's just a bit harder there, but I thought, yeah, there'll be a strengthening piece in there. So it's in quite good nick down this end.
It's in perfect nick all the way along.
No, I mean the sill. It's just the back end that's gone.
Oh.
See, that's glued.
Is that just wet on the inner sill over there?
There.
Or is that rust?
A little bit of rust, but...
Like, this is a good outcome of the inner sill.
Yeah, the inner sill's fine. If the inner sill wasn't fine, you'd be able to see straight through there. So the inner sill is fine. The bottom edge of it is corroded, might need a little repair there. You see?
Yeah.
I think your floor... inside.
Yeah, apparently with these vehicles, a lot of the water comes up through the wheel arches. Let's take it to MT now, I think.
Yeah, if it's not on it, they can't fail it.
Just for
sake. You see these? These are your drain holes.
Yeah.
So the inner sill's this bit here.
Yeah.
It comes down here and across here and down.
Yeah.
And this picks up your outer sill, which is welded to it.
Yeah.
And this is all just strengthening for your inner sill. This bit here just joins the bottom of that to that, just stop it flapping about, but that's pretty good. So you can repair it. These little holes here,
Yeah.
you'll see, they are to drain your sill.
These here.
No, not those. These ones. This where I've got my screwdriver.
Oh, I see.
Any water that gets caught in your sill should drain out. But like these are your actual drain holes, and they normally get bunged up with rust, don't drain, and then your sills rot. So,
As evidenced here.
yeah. So just go along and clean them out, clean all this up. We can put a bit of something in there to give it a bit more strength if you want, but it's not really necessary because your sill will be welded onto here and here.
Yeah. And the sill's going to outlast the vehicle.
Yes.
Especially if it's one that you put on.
There we go. Yeah, just clean all these out with your drainage things so they're not. Just repair it all and put your sill on.
Ah, is that one of your pubes?
God, they're not that long. Not grey enough. We need to repair this,
Yeah.
drill this for spots.
Yeah.
They don't want to weld it because he spotted it on, didn't he, underneath?
Yeah, but he already had the holes pre-drilled as well.
You need to do that then.
So we basically need to fill in some holes.
So yeah, we need to repair this lot, drill holes in here for the spot welds, and then tack it on. Right.
Cool.
If I clamp the bottom in, look, you see this gap at the top here?
Yeah.
If I clamp the bottom to hold it there,
Yeah.
that means I've got to push the top in, and there's still going to be a big gap. Whereas if I hold,
Yeah, no, I agree.
Whereas if I hold the top in,
Yeah.
tack the top first, and then pull the bottom in, it should be a better
Yeah.
shape.
You just get one in the middle to start with, and then one on each end,
That's what I'm
and then that
figuring
should be enough to.
Yeah. So that
And then I can hold it,
so
pull
that
it.
one's holding there.
Yeah.
So I need to get set up about that. That's about it. 'Cause if you put your hands at the bottom here,
Yeah.
you can feel your both edges pretty much flush.
Yeah.
When it's down there.
Yeah. Got that.
But you need to twist it out so this top gap closes like that.
Okay. Cool. I can do that.
We can pull the bottom in.
Yeah.
Right. So it needs to go your way a bit.
Yeah. A bit more.
Tiny bit more. I reckon about there.
Okay.
Check this. Yeah.
Okay. Don't keep me in suspense. Done. Weld the door shut.
You look like you're getting involved there.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna edit out anything that you do. So it could just go, this one could just push up a tiny bit more. And then,
want to use something to push it up with.
well no, I can get it all the way up.
All right.
I'm still capable of that then. That can be smushed and whatever, but that's nice though, isn't it? It would seem.
Right, that's it, done.
Ah, thank you, Dan.
Finished.
Unfortunately, due to both weather windows, a bit too much rain and a bit of tendonitis in my wrist, I've not been able to film the process of painting the second sill like I wanted to. So I thought I'd just quickly take you through some of the issues I came across and what you might do to avoid those. So the first thing you want to be aware of is when you grind back the welds, don't be too aggressive. Leave them slightly proud and then use body filler to fill back to smooth. So you're effectively raising the surface slightly. Otherwise you run the risk of grinding through either your new sill or in the weaker areas where it's all been joined. So be careful when you're grinding back. That's my first observation. And then you want to make sure your sill is really clean. Pick a line where you want to prime up to. I'll probably do it up to about this height. So then all of this will be reprimed. And then along here, like that. And you'll use a line of tape and then cover above it so you don't spray all in your van. Prime that, a few coats, let that dry overnight. Once your primer has gone off, you can turn your attention to stone chip if you're going to apply it. And the reason you have to let the primer completely go off is because you need to make a new tape line lower down. This here is my stone chip line. So you then, you tape that, and then you want to be really careful when you stone chip. Don't put too much on per layer because it takes ages to go off. And I made that mistake and it's now all completely gone off. It's really hard, but here I nicked it before it was dry when I thought it was, so I'm going to have to do something to that. And then when it comes to doing your base coat, this side of the vehicle to me is a bit more critical than the other side because you haven't got the sliding door, so there is a much larger area where you would potentially have to be blending paint. And with metallic paint, it's very, very difficult to blend. So you want to do it in a way that you have the smallest area that needs to be blended. So the way I got around that was remove the trim piece and then bring the paint all the way up to this line. And then the trim piece will go back on, leaving me with just this line here as my sort of blend line, which really isn't too bad. Right, I think I've rambled on for far too long. All I'm doing is revealing how little I know about the subject of painting vehicles. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel and click the bell below so you get notified when videos go live, because there's loads more coming up. Got the vent video to put up. I've got a video for installing the gland for the solar panel and another video for the solar panel itself. And next week I'm going to try and fit a live stream in doing the last mattress cover, the last box cushion. So much coming up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.